Now to Tamil antiquity that's also caught in a political crossfire. Sharp reactions against and protests against the centre from the DMK in Tamil Nadu over the transfer of an archaeologist who was the lead excavator at the Kezhadi archaeological site near Madurai in the state. Amarnath Ramakrishna, who was the director of antiquity at ASI in New Delhi, was transferred to a post in Noida against the backdrop of the confrontation over his report on the Kezhadi excavations. His report from the excavation dates the origins of the Sangam age of Tamil literature to 800 BCE, much further than the believed 3rd BCE, and was a huge boost to Tamil pride and antiquity. It was hailed by all political parties in the state, especially the DMK, as proof of Tamil's civilizational antiquity. However, ASI asked the excavator to rework the report, which he reportedly refused. The Union Minister for Culture had said that the report lacked sufficient technical evidence. This has been contested by others. While Mr. Ramakrishna has refused to make any comments on record, the ASI has said it's a routine administrative transfer. The DMK has accused the ASI of thwarting a finding that demonstrates Tamil antiquity. Stalin even asked how many more hurdles before the Tamil race. It's a politically sensitive issue in a state in an election year, and the Kezhadi findings are archaeologically crucial as the site is one of the first habitation sites to be excavated in the state. Listen in to Tamil Nadu's Education Minister Anbil Mahesh Poyyamuri on the issue.
There is protest against the Kezhadi excavation, with regard to Kezhadi excavations, that the central government is asking for more scientific evidence, which the Tamil Nadu government is opposing. Can you explain to us what exactly your demand?
The Kezhadi findings, as we all know, regarding the carbon findings or regarding the assessment or regarding the examinations, I am just asking you whether it has been done by the state government. No, it has been done by the government in the from the Pune lab. It has been done by the Ahmedabad lab, and apart from that, it has been done by the Florida lab. So we have given the findings, and I don't know why the union government they are not accepting. So we started like don't try to shade away like our identity. So now based on our Honorable Chief Minister's calls, our students wing is doing this.
Your demands? What are your demands?
Definitely they have to give the this thing on the parliament session. They need to accept the findings, and they should give the credit to the Tamil Nadu government.
Why do you think the centre does this kind of a stand on Kezhadi?
Yes, we always know, like they always used to shade away all the identity of each and every state's history. So that's why they are doing this only.
Lastly, Mr. Shekhawat, the Union Minister, during his press conference in Chennai recently said, one finding cannot change the course of history. We need more evidence, he says.
And again, I'm telling you, it's not one finding. It's just almost like we have done 2 labs in our country, and it has been done by the international lab itself. The Florida lab is one of the well-known lab, and everybody should accept that. But I don't know if they
carbon dating.
Yeah, carbon dating. Yeah.
Well, so archaeological evidence trapped in present-day political realities. Joining me this evening, A. Saravanan of the DMK, and also with me this evening, Deshratham Nigam, senior advocate who supports the RSS. My first question to you, Mr. Nigam, we are given to understand by archaeologists that an excavator's report is usually not changed. The accusation from the DMK, and it's a political one, is that this is an effort to deny Tamil its archaeological antiquity for political reasons.
Well, Raghav, let me tell you one thing, that Tamil civilization is an ancient one, and we all take pride in its heritage. And if you go back further, and if you try to have further archaeological excavations in Kumari Kandam, probably the civilization will go further backwards by thousands and thousands of years. That research is still to be done. And therefore, today what we see is politics about it. What the central government and the minister has said, that further evidence is to be needed. And believe me, when I say that, single findings cannot be the basis, because all these reports, expert reports, etc., published in international journals. Now, if you publish reports without full preparation and complete evidence, we'll be mocking ourselves at the international forum. There are journals, scientific archaeological journals, American journals, World Archaeology, or Indian journals itself, where reports are published and then they are scrutinized, peer-reviewed. And therefore, what you require today is a foolproof evidence. And we also want it. And this is not about politics. It is to establish properly and to celebrate Tamil civilization and culture. And please remember, it was Modi ji's brainchild to have Tamil Kashi Samagam in 2022, and which is still going on. So it is the oneness of Indian culture. There is no antagonism between north or south. These are artificial divides which are being created. Our DNA is same. Our culture is with variance it is there. There is unity in diversity and diversity in unity both. So therefore, this is not about politics. Since it's an election year, DMK had to create some kind of a divide that BJP is trying to enter, and DMK probably is slightly rattled by the revival of Hindutva in Tamil Nadu, and therefore they have to make this kind of a divide out there so that they are able to hold on to their vote bank. What we see is not politics. And if there is some controversy between the stand of the state and center, we can have independent scientific and archaeologist studying this report and having a peer review of this report. And if there are deficiencies, they need to be removed, because they go to the international journals and forums where they are very deeply scrutinized. We need not be mocking ourselves in those international forums.
Saravanan, the point being made by Mr. Nigam is that this is an archaeological pushback, not a political pushback. You are politicizing the issue. Respond.
Ever since this Kezhadi findings have come to the fore, the BJP has taken a backseat. They don't want to acknowledge that Tamil culture and Tamil civilization is the ancient one. It is against their propaganda. That is the reason when Mr. Amarnath, the archaeologist at Kezhadi, was working, he was transferred out of turn to Assam. Then whatever research he has done, whatever report he has prepared has been put in cold storage, and the next gentleman came in. What did he say? He said, there are nothing more to find in Kezhadi. That was his categorical statement. Then the Tamil Nadu government stepped in and said, it's enough. The BJP government need not worry about Kezhadi. We will take care. The Tamil Nadu state government will go ahead with this Kezhadi excavations. Then the Tamil Nadu state government started with these excavations. How many articles we have found? We have found more than 1,000 articles. So the officer next to Mr. Amarnath tries to wishy-wash, tries to put it under cold storage. But next, we were able to find so many articles, and now he has given a report. Even that report, the BJP government did not allow Mr. Amarnath to publish that report or submit that report. It is after the intervention of the Madras High Court that report has come into the public domain. Now, when the report has been made in the become public knowledge, the BJP goes again a step backward and says, no, we will not accept this. Who are you? Do you have any standard? That standard? Is there anybody above ASI? He is an officer of the ASI. And these findings of this officer is not based on some random things. He has based his findings on carbon dating method and spectrometry method. Just a moment. And these carbon dating and spectrometry results are not done in India. As pointed out by our minister, they were done in California and they were done in Florida. If you are not willing to accept the findings of an objective body, so what is your idea? Your idea is to ensure. Our chief minister kept on saying that the history of India should be written from the state of Tamil Nadu. For you, it is propaganda. You don't want to accept. And if let us put this
Mr. Nigam,
way.
respond to that. Propaganda on either side, the casualty seems to be fact and perhaps archaeological evidence. It's very difficult to discern who to believe.
Well, the fact is, I think I, being a science student, will prefer keeping politics out. But let me tell you, a hypothesis becomes a theory based on empirical studies, and then not single findings, but number of findings. So that a hypothesis actually becomes a theory, and then you can, publish it. Here in this case, there are certain doubts. Nobody is doubting Tamil culture, its ancientness, the beautiful Tamil language, its culture. And let me tell you, I am not recollecting a name. There was an excavation done in Tamil Nadu, and there was no BJP government at that point of time. There was a Congress government, and there was some other government, either AIDMK or DMK, in Tamil Nadu, where they were excavating a place. And they kept on going down, and as the layers were being peeled, they went down to 7,000 years. However, the government later stopped. They stopped and they pumped sewage in that. I'll find out and let you know also. They pumped sewage, they didn't do further excavation. The fact remains that there was a lot of politics was being done earlier. Now, the fact remains that this is a very ancient civilization. I said, the submerged region south of India, which is under the ocean, numerous artifacts have come out. Therefore, there is no doubt about the Tamil heritage or otherwise. let's cut the politics out of it. If there is a doubt, let it be verified by an independent scientific archaeological committee, which will clear all doubts.
All right, Saravanan, just quick 30-second response from you. You heard what Mr. Nigam said.
See. If we are going to find relics of the past from the state of Tamil Nadu, it is a proud moment for the entire country. Why is the BJP not pumping enough money? They are putting all kinds of hindrances when we want to excavate this place. Why Mr. Amarnath is targeted? The very fact that he is being targeted shows that the intention of the BJP, they have ill intent. They don't want Tamil Nadu to take the pride of place. That is the whole problem here. And they'll pump in money for Saraswati civilization. They will do this for any other thing, because it is running contrary to their propaganda that Vedic civilization is the ancient thing. That is the biggest problem.
Both of you have made your point. I'll have to end this conversation here. Obviously, can't settle an archaeological issue here, but the political conversation goes on. Thanks to both of you for joining me here on the Southern View.